Welcome to a Dialed Outdoor production. Today we're going to be talking about the most common things I see anglers do incorrectly while fly fishing up here. Number one is leader length. Some guys think you need a 9, a 10, a 12 foot, 18 foot leader. I've seen guys just run 5s and 6s. And in reality, that's highly variable. So if I'm running streamers, and I'm running big, heavy streamers like Dalai Lamas, I might run a 6 to an 8 foot leader. All right, and that includes tippet too, 6 to 8 feet. And the reason why I'm doing that is for castability. So the longer your leader is, with the heavier your fly is, the harder it is to cast. And the harder it is to cast accurately and for distance. So I will cut my leader down appropriately so I'm getting good solid casts and good presentation. A lot of guys will then try and up that leader to 9 or 10 feet, and it's really hard to cast, and you get a really bad presentation to the fish, and you get less fish. And the reason is because of that bad presentation, or you're not getting the appropriate distance. And the reason why they want to up the length is because the fish are down deeper. That's when it's important to switch to your sinking tipped or your sinking lines. So you can get that bait down there to the fish. And if I'm switching to a sinking line too, I'm probably going to be fishing an unweighted fly. And that's that way my line can be down here, right? And my fly's up here and I'm stripping it and I'm getting that bobbing motion out of the fly. Well, if I had a heavy weighted fly with that, I'm either in line or I'm just down on bottom, and I'm never, I'm going to get hung up, or I'm never going to get it in front of a fish. And then the other thing I see with indicators, guys will think you need a 4 to a 6 foot indicator, your indicator above your bait for steelhead, right? And in most cases, that's not accurate at all. So if there is a ton of steelhead in 2 feet of water, what I will do is I will run a 2 foot rig. I will drop everything down to 2 feet, because what I want is everything to be in line, right? I want everything straight up and down. I don't want any weirdness going on. I want my line going like this, right below my indicator, right? I don't want it all the way back here where I'm hitting the fish in the face with my line first. I've tried it a million times. They don't like it. I don't want it all the way back here too, where this is rising all up out of the strike zone and everything looks really weird. And my egg in my fly is somehow in the top 2 inches of the water column, and they don't want that either. What you want to do is keep it down straight and in line with where the fish are. One of the things too that I see guys do all the time is they run their beads too far up. Okay? Bead should not be 5 to 6 inches in front of your hook. It should be down around 1.5 inches to 2. I do about 2 fingers, which puts me about here. If I can get it. Here we go. Which puts me about here if I'm running a really big bead, bigger than this. If I'm running a bead like this or smaller, I'm here. I'm 1 inch, 1.5 inches above my hook at all times. So this allows the fish to grab it without the interference of the hook. And then as you set the hook, you are now going to bring that into the fish's mouth. So you're going to get them on that corner of the lip all the time. And it's great. It's exactly where you want the hook. One thing I see too, guys do all the time is they fish one fly or one setup all day. You got to be changing. If you're not getting fish, change. If you're getting fish, stay with whatever is working. If you're not getting fish, change. Change color, change size, change presentation, change style. And one of the ways I will start the day to set myself up for change is when I'm bead fishing, right? I'll have bead and a fly on my line. And I will let the fish decide what they want. Do they want the fly? Do they want the bead? Do they want both? Sometimes I'll put an egg fly on the bottom of here instead of a regular egg hook, and a different color and different size. So that way I'm getting the best of both worlds, right? I'm fishing pink and yellow. I'm fishing a 22 mil and a 6 mil. And that fish is going to pick up on what they like or what they don't like. And it's going to allow me to change and adapt. If I'm throwing streamers all day in the salt, I will change my fly every 20 to 30 minutes. If I'm not getting bites and I know there's fish around. Now, if I don't know there's fish around, I'm less likely to change. But if I know there's fish around and I'm not getting bites, I'm going to change. I'm going to change color. I'm going to change size. I'm going to change fly. And that's the difference between a successful day and a bad day. I've had it turn around in, just one fly change, right? And you go from catching 0 fish to 15 fish in an hour. It's just what you got to do. You gotta be willing to adapt, and you got to have enough materials to do it. I hope this helps. If you like what I'm putting out, give me a follow, like, and subscribe. If you want to come fishing with me, check me out on my website at dialed-outdoor.com. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.